In this lecture, we shall discuss the procedure for drafting an application to serve a document by substituted service. The procedure for drafting an application to serve a document by substituted service. This has been provided for under Order 7 Rule 6 of the CI 47. When you look at Order 7 Rule 6, it says that if a document is required to be served personally on any person, and it appears to the court that A, 3 or more attempts have been made without success to effect personal service, and any further attempts to effect personal service may result in undue delay, or it is otherwise impracticable to serve the document personally, the court may make an order for substituted service of that document. So if you look at the Order 7 Rule 6, it means that you can come under Order 7 Rule 6A, which is 3 or more attempts have been made to effect personal service, and any further attempt to effect personal service may result in undue delay. You can come under that one, or you can come under the B. It is otherwise impracticable to effect personal service. Let's see how the application looks like. Bear in mind, under Order 7 Rule 6, Sub Rule 2, as is expected, the application for an order for substituted service shall be made ex parte. Why would it be made ex parte? It shall be made ex parte because you have not been able to even serve the defendant. So why do you want to go on notice? You can't serve him, so you have to go ex parte. So this is how the motion paper looks like. You have your title, you have your plaintiff applicant, you have your defendant. There's no respondent because it's an ex parte application, so you can't describe the defendant as a respondent. He's not even aware of the suit. Then the title, motion ex parte for an order for substituted service, pursuant to Order 7 Rule 6 of the CI 47. Then the simple motion paper, motion ex parte by Jack Toller Esquire, lawyer for and on behalf of the plaintiff applicant herein, praying for an order of substituted service of the writ of summons and statement of claim on the defendant herein, upon the grounds set forth in the accompanying affidavits, and for any further orders as this honorable court shall deem fit. Court to be moved on so and so day at 9 o'clock in the forenoon or so soon thereafter, as counsel for the plaintiff applicant may be heard. Dated at Toller and Associates, this 22nd day of March 2019. Lawyer signs with his license number, your address to the Registrar of the High Court. Bear in mind, you don't go and say and for copy of service on the defendants because it's an ex parte application. Now the affidavit, bear in mind these crucial information that we noted. The grounds over here must be manifest in our affidavits. So our affidavits, we have a title, same title. Then the plaintiff over here is the deponent in the affidavit. He says, I, Mills Tego, of house number 11, in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana, do hereby make oath and say as follows. 1. That I am the deponent herein and the plaintiff applicant in this case. 2. That the facts contained in this affidavit are facts within my personal knowledge and belief. 3. That at the hearing of this application, my lawyer shall seek leave of this honorable court to refer to all processes filed in this suit as if same have been annexed to this affidavit and sworn to as exhibits. 4. That this instant suit was commenced against the defendant sometime in January 2019 for the following reliefs endorsed on the writ of summons. Then you state the reliefs. That ever since, paragraph 5, that ever since the writ of summons was issued, the bailiff has made several attempts to effect the defendant to personal service, but all of such efforts have been to no avail because of our inability to locate the defendant at his residential or occupational address. How did you come by this information? How will you show the court that indeed the bailiff has gone there and they couldn't serve? So you add, attached herewith is a search conducted in the registry of this court showing the several attempts that have been made to serve the writ of summons on the defendant, marked as Exhibit A. Then paragraph 6, that notwithstanding our inability to serve the defendant personally with the writ of summons, work is ongoing at rapid speed on the land, and therefore I'm of the considered opinion that the defendant is deliberately evading service of the writ of summons. Now, paragraph 5 and 6 would help you satisfy Order 7 Rule 6. Now, you've been able to show that at least 3 or more attempts have been made. Then the paragraph 6 is telling you that while you are trying to serve him, work is ongoing, meaning that any attempt to waste more time will result in undue delay. It may compromise the whole case. That's why paragraph 6 is important. Now that you put those two factual bases over there, what do you add? That I'm advised, I'm a lawyer, and I verily believe same to be true. Now, by the rules of this honorable court, I can apply to serve the defendant by substituted service, hence this application. Paragraph 8, wherefore I pray that this honorable court orders the writ of summons and statement of claim in this suit to be served on the defendant by substituted service in the following manner. 1. By posting a copy of the writ of summons and statement of claim on the High Court Notice Board in Accra. By posting a copy of this on the subject matter land, Spinters Road, near Fireman Runabout, Accra. Wherefore I pray that the application be granted. Sworn at Accra, this day of 2019, deponent, they are done. Because we attach a search, you must show us the search. What is the search? The search. Please cause a search to be conducted in the registry of the courts to ascertain the following. 1. Whether or not the plaintiff's writ of summons and statement of claim has been served on the defendant. The answer will be no. So the bailiff, the answer will be no. Then if not, how many times and on which dates did the bailiff attempt to effect personal service on the writ of summons? So then they will now write maybe on the 1st of January, 10th of January, 21st, 30th. So to show that at least 3 attempts have been made to effect personal service. So this is a search that you are attaching to paragraph 5 of your affidavit. Look at, remember paragraph 5. So this is a search. Then, because you added an exhibit, and under 20 Rule 14, you have your certificate of exhibit as well. Then that is where we end with the application. So simple application. Remember the grounds and under 7 Rule 6. Then remember a simple motion paper. Then remember that you must demonstrate, these are the critical information, that you've tried 3 times and you couldn't. This is very critical. And then you now ask for your leave. This is the end of our lecture on drafting an application to serve a writ of summons by substituted service. Thank you.